Welcome to Hustle TV. I'm your host, DJ Hustle. I'm here with Mr. Mykelti Williamson.
That's it.
Okay. Now, you've been in dozens of films. I would say hundreds of films. What gave you that first initial spark?
It's interesting because I was working in television for a long time.
Okay.
And I started working in film, and then I latched on to a couple of really good roles.
Okay.
And then I did this little movie called Forrest Gump.
Ooh.
But people think that movie's the one that blew me up, but that movie almost destroyed my career because before Forrest Gump, I was already making $1 million a year.
Right.
And after Forrest Gump, I had to start over.
What?
I had to start at less than $100,000 a year and come back because people thought that was some guy they found on the street. They didn't realize it was an actor. So the little bit of money I made doing Forrest Gump, I actually spent twice that on a publicist to get my name and my face back out there so people would know that that's an actor. And then people were like, oh my God, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. So that movie, people go, that movie changed your career. Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I was
did.
cruising, man. I was a single cat, and I was making between $800 and $1.2 million a year, something like that. I was up there, an earner, and I was a single dude. So, you know, that movie kind of shifted gears for me, but I've been able to fight back.
That's good. I mean, you jump from movies to television and back and forth. I mean, is that easy for you? Because I know some actors like, man, I can't get in these movies, I can't get in these commercials, or they just on the other side of the fence. How do you do it so smoothly and make it look so effortless?
Well, you know, I have I have to give credit to the gift of God in me and on me.
Right.
Realistically. Because there's a lot of talented folks out here, but they just can't seem to be in the right place at the right time. I'm one of those guys, everything I touch works out. Yeah. I'm just, you know, so I'm careful what I touch. Right. Because some people, they just want me to come touch it, and they don't have good intentions. So I just try to be smart about what I touch. But as far as going between stage, television, and film, it's different sizes. Okay. And what I mean by that is the acting is a different size. Okay. You know, with the stage, it's huge, it's big, you know, it has to project so the people on the back row feel what the people on the front row feel. Okay. And in television, it's not as big. Right. But it's a little bigger than motion pictures. Okay. And then motion pictures is small. Okay. Because your head is 60 feet wide. You know, and the last thing people need is you coming too hard.
Jack in the box.
Yeah, because you know, then the movie's not that enjoyable. Right. So you just have to have a sensibility about what you do, and training's not gonna hurt you either. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody, get trained. You know, stay prayed up, hang on and ride.
I knew if I did Shakespeare first, that I could tackle anything. Right. And you know, when I first started doing my Shakespeare, I couldn't even talk about it. So actually, when I figured out how to do it and be an actor at it, it was great. And then I started taking acting classes out here in Hollywood. I'm like, wait a minute. I feel a lot more comfortable and able to go and leap and bounds. So how much training have you done over the years?
I train constantly. Okay. I work out with actors that I know and trust and believe in. They believe in me. And we'll sit around and read something. We'll pick a script, we'll read it. If I'm going on the road, somebody may say, hey man, bring something interesting. Okay. So I may bring anything, just anything, Death of a Salesman, anything. And we'll sit around one day, sip a glass of wine, something, sit around the hotel room and just read it and just chop it up. And I teach, once a year I teach an acting workshop called the Character Workshop. Really? And it's word of mouth. And I take 10 working actors, and I teach them characterization because I don't have time to teach people acting. Right. You got to be able to act already. And then I teach you the secrets to characterization and unforgettable characters that people can never forget. Okay. And show people how to get around in front of the camera, deal with egos on some of these stars have these big egos. Right. And just how to massage that thing, man, so it doesn't interfere in your flow. Okay. You know, so you can do your thing. Okay. But the Character Workshop, I take 10 actors once a year for 4 weeks, twice a week, We all take the same monologue.
Okay.
And each actor comes up. I give them 2 characters to hone in and define over a 2-week period. I bring the industry in and watch them watch 20 performances with the exact same words, completely different people.
Wow. Interpretation is everything.
Absolutely. You know, I remember you just showed me a picture of us when we first worked together. Mm-hmm. See? I dug that. Because we did Soul of the Game together, so you've been in the game a while yourself.
So I'm blessed, man, and you know, running into you is like you giving me a class all in one right now. So I know what I'm gonna do when I leave here. We're gonna edit this video, and I'm gonna hop in the class somewhere else again.
Right.
That's real.
Right. Well, it's, you know, I'm happy to hear that you have a really good agent or manager who's got your back.
Yeah.
Because I have a cat by the name of David Rose.
Okay.
Who's got my back. I have
Good.
an entertainment attorney, David Fox.
Wow.
Who's got my back. And then a publicist who just sets the world on fire for me.
Yes.
That's Sasha Stoltz.
She's no joke. She keeps me hustle.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's a team.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's no I in team.
No.
So, you know, just keep doing what you're doing and just I think your people are guiding you the right way.
Okay. I appreciate that. Now, what are you doing right now?
Well, I just got back last night from an episode of Chicago Fire.
Wow.
It was a great experience in Chicago.
Okay.
Dealing with that crazy weather. You know,
cold weather.
Watching smart cars float in water and floods.
I see that on the news.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And but I had a great experience there with Dick Wolf and all of his associates. And then I've got a pilot that I'm going to do with Fox.
Wow.
Called The Wild Blue.
Okay, okay.
And I'll play a Master Chief. He's the highest ranking enlisted man on the ship.
Wow.
So he's the go-between, the officers and the enlisted men.
Okay.
So an opportunity like that gives you occasion, or gives your character occasion to start some mess. Because that's what people like to see.
Right.
You know, they like somebody to stir the pot. So, you know.
Why not you?
Give me a spoon, baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So you're working on it right now. Is that? So you're gonna knock that out. I've heard that you have some spices.
You know, I'm glad you mentioned it. In between my acting, what I do is I run a small spice company. But we're now starting to grow the brand. Okay. It's called Bubba Style. And I have an online store.
What?
Called BubbaStyle.net.
Okay.
So just like it sounds, Bubba Style. You've had Cajun style, Southern style, but this is Bubba Style.
Wow.
And it's BubbaStyle.net. But I've got some really tasty, all-natural seasonings.
I'm about to go get me some now.
Very low sodium. Because if you use real herbs and spices, you don't have to use a lot of salt. And most of what we see in the store, it says seasoning, but it's actually flavored salt.
That's not good for us.
It's not good for anybody.
Yeah.
But, you know, especially us.
High blood pressure.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, I'll give you an example. There's a couple of products that we grew up on. Lowry's.
Yes.
Which is very tasty. It's 160 milligrams of sodium per quarter teaspoon. Old Bay is another tasty one. It's it's over 300. It's either 360 or 380. Okay. Per quarter teaspoon. All right. And Bubba Style is 10. Wow. So there's a significant difference.
That's a very significant difference.
And people look at the price. Mine is maybe $2-3 more. They go, hey,
yeah.
But I'm not selling you
all that.
I'm selling you herbs and spices with just a dash of salt, and people love it, man.
Wow.
Yeah. So check me out, BubbaStyle.net, man. Give me a holler, and I'll shoot you something.
So you know what? What are you doing in May? What's going on with you in May?
I'm actually going to be at the GI Film Festival.
Okay.
Yeah. Gary Sinise has a foundation, the Gary Sinise Foundation. Okay. And they're sponsors at the GI Film Festival every single year. Right. So this year I'll be ambassador in Gary's place.
Wow, that's big.
Yeah, that's huge, man. That's huge because
our
troops do a bang up job for us, man. They keep us safe.
They keep us doing what we do, and they're out there doing what they do.
Absolutely.
I'm really happy and gracious that we live in a great country as America.
Right.
I'm happy to be here, and I'm support our troops. If you want to enlist, do what you got to do.
That's
and
right.
always, when you see a hero, give him a hug. Don't just, oh, there's a guy over there. Go take a picture with him. Make him feel important because they are.
Absolutely, they
You know
are.
what I mean?
That's right.
Wow, you're going to be the man.
Yeah, man. So it's a privilege to go and, you know, spend time with our troops and visit our wounded warriors and things like that.
Right.
And I had the privilege of going to Afghanistan.
Wow.
For Thanksgiving, having dinner with our troops. Man, it was the most amazing Thanksgiving I can remember.
Man, that's what's up, man. I wish I could do that. Say, hey, man, we're out here supporting you because you guys support our country.
Right.
You know. One day I will.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to rush it now. Now that I talk to you, I ain't going to be all pissed off. I say, you know, my man told me to be cool, count my blessings, and be humble about it and knock it out.
Right, and keep
so,
working.
what is your website so people can check you out, your Facebook, your Twitter, all that good stuff?
I'm on Facebook.
Okay.
And Twitter. Twitter is Mykelti, Mykelti. But my last name is abbreviated. It's WMSON.
Okay.
Right? And then what we'll do is I'll give it to you so maybe you can put a card up on the screen so your friends and stuff can check it out.
Oh, we gonna get it all down.
And holler at me, yeah.
We gonna get it all down.
And I'm on Facebook too. At Bubba Style Rub.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're a firm believer in education on Hustle TV. So what could you tell them young actors and performers, if you can give them one good thing about their dream, what would you tell them?
First of all, I'm glad you have a dream, but most importantly is you never stop dreaming. And if there's something you really believe in, never ever quit, because a winner never quits and a quitter never ever wins. And you got to remember, even if you're taking hard knocks out there, don't sweat it, don't worry about it, because the harder you fall, the higher you bounce. You just got to stay flexible and make sure that you're educating yourself and you're learning something all the time. And work on you. A lot of people come to Hollywood and they try to hang out with the right people and hang out and be in the right spot. Work on you, I'm telling you. Because once your craft is locked and polished, nobody can ever take that away from you. So work on you. Period. That's it.
That's what it is, man. You heard it from my man, Mykelti Williamson. He's the best. I'm honored to be interviewing you. I'm like, man, this is off the hook. Man, it's a blessing to have you on the show, and I'm sure I'll see you again.
You will.
Whatever you need from us, we support you, brother.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Hustle TV, we be out here. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.